exciting basketball game to watch. And, quite honestly, till we get a little better offensively, there may be a lot of nights like this. And I think the thing that's encouraging, though, is that we shot 36%. It's really hard to win a game when you shoot 36%. And the thing is, we actually shot it pretty good from three. If we're 35% or above, we live with that. Like to be high 30s or low 40s, but if you're 35 or above, you take it as a good enough night from the perimeter. We're not finishing from two right now, and a lot of it is we're not seeing things that we need to. We got some guys forcing some stuff and playing off balance, and so those are things we got to get better at. The challenge that we have is we haven't had a lot of practice time in the last 2 weeks because of the way I scheduled us, which is my fault. But really proud of our guys' effort and toughness throughout this game. I mean, we really did it with defense, especially down the stretch. And it was a lot of different guys. 12 steals was huge. Marques Warrick is becoming a complete player before our eyes, not just a gifted scorer. 5 steals in this game, and multiple perimeter guys stepping up. And again, we played a lot of guys trying to lengthen our bench and trying to continue to build our team and our rotation. And, played, I don't know the exact time frame, but, played a long time without Chris Brandon, who, we feel is as good a rebounder and defensive big as there is in college basketball. And Emmanuel Zorgaval steps in there and does some really positive things. Other than he's out of place a lot on offense, which we'll keep working on. But defensively, I thought he really, really competed and then brought us a physical presence around the rim. And, can't say enough about how Trevon Faulkner's played the last 2 games. I've been at this for a long time, and I can count on one hand the number of guys that have the character that Trevon Faulkner has and are as committed to winning as he is above all else. Here's a guy that is willing to come off the bench because he wants to play better for his team, and all he cares about is winning. And the last 2 games he's played really well and been a huge part of the wins, made 2 huge shots in the last 2 games to help us win. And so a lot of positives to take from this game in terms of the way we competed and some individual performances, but we've got to improve offensively.
Coach, you know what it's like to coach Adrian Nelson, but what's it like to just coach against him and sort of formulate a game plan against him?
Adrian's a good player. He did what he does, right? He's aggressive on the glass and finished some baskets, and he's a terrific player, and he wanted a bigger role, and it seems like he has that, and did some good things tonight. Not surprised by what he did. He's a guy that's done some really good things in this league, for 4 years, and so I thought he played really well tonight.
Then, Coach, back-to-back double overtime wins, battling through adversity. Kind of what's the mood in that locker room right now after picking up 2 big wins like that? And how do you keep carrying it over? Got a couple big games with Washington State coming up. How do you keep this thing rolling?
Well, I think the biggest thing is, we've got to build on the way that we're winning, right? We're winning because we're showing some toughness and we're sticking with it, and guys are stepping up, especially on the defensive end, and that's a positive. You've got to be able to win when it's ugly, right? You got to be able to win when you don't play well offensively. Even when you get better offensively, there's going to be nights the ball doesn't go in or guys are in foul trouble. So we're working through a lot of adversity in these games in a lot of different ways, and to come out with wins is something that's really positive, I think.
And bounce it over to X. Obviously missed last game with the illness. Stepped up big tonight. Didn't look like you missed any time. That Florida play came right with you. Just kind of take us through your evening and what it means to pull off the victory.
No, it was great to come back, battle with my guys. We just keep competing out there, and got the win. And now it's just time to move on.
And then Marques back-to-back. Obviously the 45, you put another 30 in tonight. Kind of take us through your evening. And what's that basket like looking for you when you're taking shots? You just can't miss at this point in time right now.
It's always good, just going into the game. That's my mindset, is being aggressive and just doing what I do offensively. I'm taking good shots. I think that's the thing that I'm scoring a lot right now. Just I'm taking good shots, take shots that I work on every day. And so it's kind of paid off. And credit to my teammates, just trusting in me, just to go and do what I do offensively.
And kind of same question I just asked Coach. What's the mood in the locker room like right now? High morale. Of course, we love the wins, especially 2 overtimes back to back. That just brings us together when, of
fight out games like that, and especially because we're going out a lot in practice as well, just fighting through.
And to bounce it over to Trevon, obviously had a lot of us nervous there with that ankle injury, but you came back, hit some huge shots at the end of that game. Just kind of take us through your evening, kind of take us through that, kind of what happened on that play, and then exactly how you came back and finished strong.
Yeah, I just kind of turned it when I was trying to be aggressive on defense, but I'm just thankful to be here and be here on this team. Thankful for my coaches as well. And without them, I wouldn't be here, be able to get through the things that I do. But, I mean, it's really not about me. We won the game. And like I said, I'm just thankful to be here and be a part of this team and be a part of the program.
And bounce it back over to Marques. What's that like, having a leader like that on your team like that? He was down for a little bit, picked himself up, and then, like I said, hit some of those big shots at the end there. What's it like having a guy in the locker room like Trevon?
Yeah, it's important to not only me, but all the other teammates. And, you know, he had a couple of bad games to start the season, but, you know, he's definitely picked it up the last 2 games. You know, we need that energy from him on both ends. And I told him he's been the most impactful teammate I've had since I've been here as a freshman. So, you know, we love his energy, everything he brings, his leadership every day.
And to bounce it off with Coach, some finishing thoughts here. Obviously another conference game. Teddy Bear toss as well. Going to get back to the Eastern Kentucky community again. Just kind of talk about that and really just preview what fans should be looking for you guys for these next few games.
Yeah, no, we're really proud of Northern Kentucky and our leadership from Christina Roybal and joining that, you know, because I think you forget when people have tragedy, you know, everybody's quick to respond in the moment, but, you know, it's going to be a long recovery for our fellow Kentuckians there in Eastern Kentucky. So anything we can do to add to a little joy to their Christmas, you know, we're really thankful to be a part of that and look forward to it. So hopefully, you know, that'll go well. And in terms of the game, you know, I just think that, you know, conference play is conference play, man. They're quick turnarounds. You got to, you know, enjoy this one for the night with the win, learn from it a little bit. Again, there's no real practice time. There's try to get ready for Robert Morris and come out and find a way to do whatever it takes to win. And you hope that you play better, but, you know, it's really just about understanding in conference play. It's going to be a 40-minute battle. And, you know, if it's ugly, it's ugly. You know, just trying to find a way. All right. Thank you all.